Testing. So welcome back everyone. Just looking up a tagline or whatever, quote for the tweet, but I thought I'd just fire it up anyway, so you can sort of see me pick it as I don't want something too sort of full on. I mean, some of these I think I've probably already had anyway. Well, maybe do that one. Pretty simple stuff, really, I guess. But yeah, just to get something out there anyway. Do. So yeah, anyway, welcome back everyone that does come back. Hiya. Bad loss there on the last one. I think we're on 4 now, aren't we? Yeah. So, well, I mean, this is the thing I was just thinking, actually, you know, I was on my break, you know, you tend to learn more from your losses anyway, don't you? So, I mean, I'm not going to expect to learn anything by just sort of getting bits of luck and straightforward wins and stuff. Hopefully, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I need to go back and review those type of games, and I haven't really been able to do that properly recently. Go back and watch all my games. I used to sort of be able to I used to like to try and sort of get through them again before I came back on, to make some notes and stuff, you know. Oh wow, I've picked up another subscriber since I last checked. So that's good. Thanks ever so much everyone for coming along. I hope it's loud enough for you. It sounds like it is, I think. Yeah, thanks again, as I say, and everyone that's hitting that subs button. I think I'm going to set my target now, then try and get to 80 subscribers before the end of February. See if we can do that, guys. Anyone new that comes along, please hit that subs button and like the content, you know, like the vids if you enjoy them. And I tend to do live streams all the time now, so feel free to look out, hit the notifications bell, you know, when you hit the subs button, and you'll find out when I schedule. And I think you find out when I schedule as well. I'm not too sure about that, but I always sort of schedule or go on the forum, Stratego forum. You can sort of get to it from the web page here. I'm not going to do battle challenges today, Malcolm friendlies today, but cheers for that. I'm going to try and sort of go up the ladder here. Yeah, if you guys, anyone that subs to the channel wants to know, you can go to the forum, and I sort of post in the multiplayer there, general discussion, and normally give a sort of heads up a couple of days or a day before, even in the morning. And then you can also, as I say, hit the subs button and notification bell, and I'll sort of schedule these, you know, and you'll see them when they're scheduled for the evening. So okay then, so let's get cracking then. As I say, I want to sort of get some more excuse me, ranking points. I want to try and at least, you know, set myself, if I can get to gold Louis today, leave it there at the end, I'll be happy with that. But I mean, I'm going for captain, so I think I've dropped now 16 down, haven't I? So I'm gonna need to get to there first and then look to go for captain again. I mean, the problem is you know, I'm sort of hitting these bigger players. I mean, I've had bigger results than that gold major there. Okay, well, this though is one of those accounts that could be a sort of clone account here. So, or you know, sort of a better player than that suggests. I mean, when they got low rank, games like that, and then they sort of got that ranking, I tend to think, yeah, it's going to be a bigger player than they suggest. So and we shall see. So anyway, hopefully everything's going out loud and clear to you all in that. Let's double check. Okay, so it's only gold minor though, so I mean, for that amount of games, I guess he can't be stunningly good. But I don't know. I guess it just depends on who you get matched up with and stuff. But he'll probably be looking at me and thinking I'm absolutely hopeless, which not well. I mean, it's probably the truth, but you know, I'm not. I don't. Well, I'm not going to say I'm completely hopeless because that's just going too far. But it's all subjective and relative, isn't it? I mean, I'm hopeless compared to platinum at the moment, or you know, high platinum. It's absolutely take me to pieces, you know. Well, they're taking their time, aren't they? So, well, let me hit ready, just see if that prompts him. And it was a weird one on that last game as well. I didn't have a scout. I run out of scouts down there. This scout, I wondered it might be more useful down there. Alright, so wish me luck, guys, here then, you know. I'm still sort of going at it down this way. I'm wondering, well, if I should sort of change it, but I don't know. I've grown used to doing things up this way. Taking this time to start. I haven't had one of those for a while, where they just run their buffer down and give me the points for free. A gimme. I'm not sure we're going to get that off this guy. I don't think I'm going to get the 16 points if I get the win here. I think I'll probably only get about 13 or something. So I'm still going to be short of that gold Louis that I'm aiming for. Well, I mean 30 seconds off his buffer, even if he does play. It's still going to be nice. Put him under a bit of pressure. But yeah, so yeah, FK's just noticed, yeah, you wrote something else, what you meant. So yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure sort of what it was. If he is that even ratio, he's about that good. If he has 100 games, okay, yeah. It looks as though he's not able to play at this point. But I've had it before. I remember I had one game and you know, I was sitting there and I think there's literally 30 seconds left on his buffer. He came in and then, you know, he just managed to beat me. I was really disappointed. I was hoping oh, okay, here we go. I was really hoping, you know, that it was going to sort of put him under pressure and stuff, and then he just still seemed to manage it, you know. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's see if I can alright, well, yeah, let me sort of go up this way, I guess, and see if he's going to come down with that captain. Well, actually, yeah, I mean, this is one of the older, or sort of, this is what I've been doing here, is going up with this scout and testing up there. I mean, I'm not really sure that it's a wise thing to do. Okay, well, that's alright, so we've got a nice captain out of him there. But you see, this is the problem with this setup at the moment. I don't really have cover for that. Okay. So he took a bit of a risk there, so that's interesting. So let me see. I mean, if I go up with the miner here, okay, so he's not taking the bluff there. Perhaps I should have done it with the captain then instead. So yeah, now he's looking to do it that way. I wonder if it's worth. I mean, he's obviously coming in for that. So well, I'll keep him there. Let's see what we got there. So that's alright. I mean, I can get that Louis and get an exchange, I guess. And obviously want to get that captain as well, that side. And what I may do is start to sort of force it down, I guess. cover that kernel again. And then yeah, what I may do is just put this major there, attack on those. Okay, that's alright. I might get a fix on that. Actually, let me do this first then. Forcing down there. I mean, what I can do then is potentially use the captain as a cover. Well, I don't need to. By the look of it, I can just use that other major as cover. I mean, it's a bit of a risk really, because I'm sort of pinning the two of them. But hopefully it's sort of... Oh, wowza. Okay, so well... at least we got that information out. I mean, it's a shame that I have to sacrifice that major there. Alright, so he knows that's a captain. So, and I mean, he knows that's a Louis there. So, I mean, let's see what's going to happen here. I mean, it, like, you know, it may lure something out there, but it will give him the opportunity, hopefully, here to so, I mean, he knows that's a Louis, so let's see what he does there. He pushes back with it. Let's have a go at that. Okay. So, well, I mean, this then I'm imagining, yeah, to sort of be a big gun. So, or you know, something that's going to come in for that Louis. Let's just start to move this up. Alright, so he's got something covering there. So, okay, so, alright, well, let me just sort of press here for the time being. I mean, if he's got something there to come in for that, okay, so that's alright. Get his major there. I mean, if he, I mean, obviously now I haven't got a route past my spine. My general's now exposed. Now been exposed. Balances the book on that major. That, I mean, I guess it could be another major. The way he's been doing his majors, so I might just pull that back for the time being. Let's see what he's going to do here. If he's going to come down with his marshal or not. See if I can get him to... Okay, well that's handy. I mean, I'm sort of obviously now trying to get him to believe that my spy is this one. And I mean, what I will do is try... I've perhaps made a boo-boo there because I forgot he knows that there. Let me see. I mean, he knows this one's a Louis. Oh, okay, so that's alright then. So I wonder what he got there. Because I think he knows that's a captain as well. Alright, so that's what I wanted to do there, is just lure that out. Alright, well, I mean, as I say, I've got a feeling that's going to be a major there. I guess what I could do is sort of start to press on it. Try and come up there. I mean, it could be his general. Okay. But I mean, I've got something here that's moved. I mean, numbers wise, pretty even really. Alright, so we've got a captain out of him there. That's handy. I guess if I pull it back for the time being. That might sort of stop him moving stuff. Excuse me. Okay, and I've got the two sort of captains on him, so I can sort of go a bit bold, I guess, with my captain up here. And I want to get this scout. Okay, so I wonder what he's got there. If he's going to just attack with something. I mean, is that he's going to be his general there, I wonder. I mean, that was coming down, threatening there. But the way he sort of come back round, I mean, I might just sort of lotto with my captain, because let's try and get a fix on what that is. Ah, so that's his general there. That just ran away from the captain. So I wonder if that's the spy there. So, okay, so I'm up 2 captains. What else? I suppose I better take his general then. I mean, this did move here, didn't it? So, I mean, I guess I could sort of let him, but then I've got a potential losing my captain, haven't I? So, alright, well, I guess I better do the exchange there then. Just be a bit cautious. I mean, we know his marshals here, so that's a bit of an advantage. Okay, so he knows that it is a captain. I mean, that ran away. I mean, I guess I've got to get a fix on what this is that's coming out. Oh, well, that's handy. So I've got to be careful though here, because my spy now is exposed. I mean, yeah, he's got scouts as well. I mean, I could do without sort of revealing that colonel anyway. But I mean, this stuff is all moving down here now. So let's see what he's going to do here. We do know the only no, yeah. I was hoping he wouldn't sort of do that kind of thing, so I mean, I guess based on that, then I can sort of bring up my marshal now. He's still got the scouts, and he, so I mean, is that going to be his other colonel there, I wonder? It's interesting. What's the situation outside? Oh, okay, well, alright, well, I suppose what I can do is just slowly move up with this scout. Okay, so that is the marshal there that's coming down. I'll start to maybe shuffle out and move my I'm wondering where his colonel's going to be here. Alright, so I mean, he knows that that's a scout, a miner there. So actually, he's got one major, hasn't he, in the colonel. So I mean, I wonder what's okay. I don't want to end up losing my sort of what I was going to say, my captains and stuff now, because that's going to be my advantage. So I mean, I wonder if that is the colonel there. I might get a fix on that while I've got a chance. Ah, no, there he is. Alright then, so, okay. So then, let me see, I mean, is he going to take a bluff here? I don't know if he knows that that's that's the miner. I might try and sort of put a bit of force there, force out another scout from him. Let's see if I can sort of sneak in on him. If okay, I mean, let's have a look if this is a bomb. Alright, it is. Yeah, I just sort of see if I can go and make use of this mine. I mean, it might be a bluff down there. Yeah, okay. So, right then, well, I mean, it still means that I'm not, you know, I haven't got the position really that I want. I need to sort of bluff him to believe my marshal's the other one. Oh, I mean, he knows this miner here. So I mean, that could be his spy, I guess, you know. Alright, well, we know the colonel's over that side, so yeah, if I sort of start, maybe go around this way with my colonel. Okay, so now he's looking to sort of do that. It could be his scout there. Right, so there's the marshal. So if I go up this way, I mean, we know that that's only going to be, I should potentially really get my major down up in the middle here. Sort of swap it round maybe. I mean, he's probably coming in with miners himself down there. So let's see. He's going to do there. I mean, that's what I'm imagining that is a miner. I might just, yeah, bring that round now. See if he's going to walk straight in there. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. So we've got another bit of movement down this way. So I mean, alright, if that's his major there, let's see. I mean, he knows that's a miner there, so let me just come back round here then. That could be his man. Oh, right, okay, so he's letting me go for that. Okay. So, alright. So he's now moving that away. Oh, actually, I think that might be the spy, mightn't it? So, if I go for this, yeah, I'm still up the two captains, so let's see if this is his major. Alright, I've got to get a route ready really for my colonel to escape. Well, actually, I guess I could still go down there. Alright, so that's just a scout. Is that, yeah, he's still got another scout. Okay, so I mean, I guess I don't really want to pin my colonel. So if I go downwards, I mean, if I go back, he could potentially get my captain. So I guess I better go, if I am going to get pinned, I better go that way. I don't necessarily want to move my spy too obvious, you know. Okay, so he's got that there. He's probably going down there. This I'm not sure if it's moved or not. And what I may have to do is to sort of, so that was the one that just moved back, I think, wasn't it? Oh, well, he's looking to probably come in and exchange there, I guess. So alright, was that the colonel? Was that the colonel? That was the miner or whatever that is there. So alright, so I mean, where's that major? And he has got one more scout left, so and he's looking to probably go and exchange down there for some reason. Let's see, is this going to be his major, I wonder? Which way is he going to go there? I mean, I might be able to sort of pin it, but I don't want to end up trapped with my pieces. Alright, well, let's see. Okay, so it's just a minor, so that's alright then. That gives me another bit of material there, so I better back off now. I mean, if he wants to come in, yeah, it looks like he's doing that. I've got to be careful again though here with this spy and one more scout left. I mean, if he wants to do that, you know, I'm not going to complain there, because he's down to 2 captains, so he's still going to have difficulty. I mean, I would imagine that that was a miner down there, but I don't need to take the risk with it. So yeah, alright, well, I mean, obviously if he's got a scout, then I'll have to, yeah, I'm gonna need to find out where he's, what's the situation on everything else. Okay, so I am up a sergeant as well. I mean, he knows this is a captain down here, so okay, so that's his marshal that side. So yeah, I've got to be careful I don't end up, alright, I can probably go back then, because this side's going to be covered. I mean, I can probably check on that. And perhaps, I mean, he knows this captain's moved anyway, so I just want to sort of take it a little bit easy, because I want to try and get the, what if he's going to come in down here. Oh right, okay, so alright, so that's handy then. So now things are a little bit easier for me, because he's not got any captains, he's got a Louis. I mean, I'm a bit cautious because I've got that spy, one more move there, so I don't want to end up losing that spy if I can help it. But yeah, this is doing alright now. I think I'm okay now, because we know he's not got his captains there, so I mean, he's got that one other Louis. Actually, I suppose what I should do is, yeah, get another captain round that way, so then I don't even need to lose my Louis. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Let's see what it's going to do here. Alright, well, let me just move that up there then. I mean, actually, I suppose I could have gone round the other way and pin everything. Yeah, I better get the Louis up here in the middle, because if he starts coming down here now, I'm going to need to protect that. Let's see. Yeah, it's turning out okay. Sorry guys if I lost you here in the chat. It's turned out didn't use captains, call his bluffs. Okay, I'll have to go back and have a look. Yeah, I'll sort of concentrate on when I hear. Alright, so now, yeah, at least I can sort of get this captain out. Start pushing it up here. See what he's going to do. I mean, it looks as though he's sort of bit... Okay, so now he's sort of going to end up losing something, or you know, balancing the books on his Louis. Oh, wowza. Okay, so we've got his spy there. So let's see how he's going to do this now. Alright, so he's potentially sort of got that. Let's see what he's going to do here. Right, so I mean, you know, the thing is, these two are potentially bombs, aren't they? So I guess what I'll do is, if he forces it, yeah, if he forces it that way, then I mean, I'll go this way. We're gonna fix on that. Yeah, alright, so I mean, we're looking then, you know, the possible flag there. So okay, so now then, yeah, if I sort of carry on chipping away here, I mean, I can maybe now even come in again. Let's see, so he's just going for it there, isn't he? So just try and sort of drag him that way. Let's see here if we've got another bomb. Okay, so that's good. So we potentially opened it up here. I mean, if this attacks now, yeah. So, alright, well, let me put a charge then down there. I'll sort of go in on that. I mean, I'm up the captains anyway. I mean, is it a risk, I wonder? Okay, so what's he got? He's still got a Louis, hasn't he? So let's see what he's going to do there. I mean, if I lose this captain, still okay, I guess, you know. Let's see. Wowza, brilliant. It was worth the risk. I was just, you know, I just think, well, is it necessary risk, you know? Alright, so I've got plus 12, so yeah, that's what I thought. So let's see. Let's see what you're saying here, guys. Obviously this doesn't go for 100% of the time, yeah. But if you see the scout on bottom row, you can assume flag won't be next to that, because you would rather put a minor or sergeant defense flag. So scout, yeah. Scout next to the bomb formation. If you don't have cover from a major, you need to pretend you do. Yeah, that's interesting thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, that's probably where I've been getting away with it. With take, but then you get info of what takes you. Yeah. Don't want to show all three majors so early. Should be a win here. You're dominating. Yeah. Charge in with the colonels. Don't need to hide. Want to trade off as many pieces as possible. You bluffed your minor as your spy. Using it as marsh was a mistake. If you believed it, you should have went for it. Now you know colonels you want to go with, major. His piece by your bottom left is probably major. You can maybe go with your marshal and he will hit it. Oh wow. Don't need to keep marshal hidden now. Use the captain, call his bluffs. Attack F10. Okay, you had him on a 2 square ball. You need to 2 square ball to prop the cap. GG. Yeah, cheers guys. Yeah, got there in the end, didn't I? You know. Oh, got there in the end. You know, and that was a decent one. Pretty straightforward victory there. I was happy with that. So let's go in straight away again and sort of get a couple in the bag there before my next break. Let's see what we're going to get here now. Gold spy. Okay, so that's good. I'm not getting matched up too high. That's comfortable. But you know, famous last words. I mean, he's got more wins than losses. A lot of games there. But that was a good one. So let's go again now. And wish me luck. But yeah, it was alright, wasn't it, that one? Managed to sort of keep it comfortable quite a while. It wasn't, I don't know, it was, there wasn't much exchange of big pieces. Oh, well, we exchanged the general, didn't we? We established where his marshal was. I must admit that game sort of went so quick. I can't remember what minutes it was that. How long have I been online? Oh, okay, so it might have been about half hour, was it? But yeah, that was good. Comfortable. Don't think I've played this character before. Bushwhack Bill. Yeah, my ratio, I think it, like I said previously, I think it does me a favour in the end, because I think it lures people into a full sense of security with my gameplay, and they think, oh, well, he can't be doing some of the, excuse me, can't be doing some of the bluffs and moves that I do. I try and sort of pretend that I'm being obvious with moves, so that people think, it's standing out. I'm just sort of playing to obviously, but then I try and use that to my advantage, to sort of as my bluff. But yeah, I wonder where I'll end up tonight. Do you think I'll crack gold captain tonight, the way I'm playing? Not sure. If I can get gold Louis for now. So is it me or him, I wonder? Okay, so it is me. So alright, so yeah, what I'm gonna do is just to sort of bring this captain up and the major up, and try and sort of do this tactic here. If they don't sort of come down with anything, then what I do is I'm just going to double check up there with the scout first. Then sort of go from there. I might just sort of sacrifice the captain for my lotto him. But yeah, if they sort of don't move down here, then okay. So yeah, I see. So he's now doing it that way. So I guess I could move and do it the traditional way then. Oh right, okay, well that's handy. I was going to say sort of get my general up there and attack there. Now, I guess yeah, if I pull back, go in with my captain up there, maybe sort of test on that one before I do. Yeah, what I may do now then is sort of move up with the general behind this captain as well. Maybe just make the route towards my spy available just before that. Sort of maybe might be convinced that's a minor. Yeah, that's alright. So let's see here. Wonder what we got in that square. Okay, so we've got a bomb there. The likelihood of being another bomb there, I suppose I could come in with a minor and sort of check over here as well, because this hasn't come out now, and that hasn't either. So I'm sort of getting a feeling of 3 here now because of the lack of movement. So I might go in on that one to maybe open up his back line, because if he's got 3 there, then we may have a situation where he's just got 3 others down that way, and then I could sort of make a bit of a charge through his back line with the captain. So I might do that. Alright, so well, he's pausing here, so perhaps that isn't a bomb. Let's see, this will be the moment we'll find out, because right, okay, so he hasn't attacked again there. So yeah, I'm wondering if I've got this here, then there's another sort of bomb here. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, in that case then, I'm going to go with the captain down the back line. I'm certainly going to go on that and that, just to get a fix on, see what type of player we got there. I mean, if he's got 2 bombs there, then, you know, I'm going to have to take that on the chin. He's probably got a captain here, though, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, right, okay, so he hasn't done... Oh, wowza. So we got 2 bombs there. Okay, so we got 2. I mean, this now I'm thinking is a bomb. So I'm wondering if I get another miner down there, we might have 1, 2, 3, 4 then. I mean, I'm going to have to move this miner because he's the nearest one. But I don't really like to give away that bomb structure there. I mean, the other miners are a bit distant for me. So, I mean, I've got to try and do that, I guess. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we got now, because he didn't attack there. And he's not doing anything down that way. So, I mean, I suppose I could sort of bring out the sergeant and do a lotto down the back line rather than risk it with a major. But that's unusual, isn't it, to have the 2 bombs like that? And I mean, now again I'm sort of starting to think that we've sort of got it all bombed in here. I mean, I guess he could have another one there behind. I mean, I'll go in this way because if he wants to, so that still hasn't attacked there. So I mean, you know, the way I've sort of gone in from the back line with this, he should know that this is a miner. So if he was going to go for it, he would have took it, you know. So I've got a feeling that is a bomb there. So if we got another one here, I reckon we've got 4 of them sort of identified here. And then, you know, well, I don't know if that's me. I'm sort of not concentrating too much over there, to be honest. But I wonder, I mean, he should attack it, really, I guess. I mean... have a look. Okay, so it is, yeah. So I could be sort of penetrating his sort of defensive stuff here. I mean, he knows this is a major. So I mean, I'm tempted to sort of go for it and see what damage. I'm only going to be... What's the situation? I mean, I'm up Louis and stuff. I guess perhaps the sergeant might be, you know, a bit of a safer bet for me, because he may have another bomb down there. There's no point risking it too early, but you know, that's what it's looking like here, that we got 4. And I mean, if we get this 5th here, I mean, it's going to be a bit annoying because I've not got no other miners to get in there on this side of the board. But that was handy because that probably has penetrated his defensive structure, unless he's sort of got another one here. And then that's just going to be unfortunate that I'll have to sort of, at least, I mean, then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them identified. I wonder again if this is going to do anything this time. And I mean, what else would he have down that back line otherwise? I mean, he hasn't sort of moved out with anything there, so I wonder. It's going to be interesting to see what this is here. I mean, it doesn't look like he's going to attack now. So let's see. Okay. So that's good though. I mean, I wonder, has he got something covering behind these bombs or not, you know? Well, I mean, I would assume out of them all up here. I mean, if he's not attacked here. Oh! Wowza! So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th in the bank. I wonder then about that one. That is amazing, isn't it? How many bombs? I mean, we don't know that that's a bomb. But what an unusual bomb structure if he has. So, well, I'm going to play it safe then, because the way this is going down there, I wouldn't be surprised if we got another one there. So I don't need to sort of risk anything big. Way too much of a risk. But he's sort of taking it, you know, he's not really using any initiative, is he? To do anything. What's the situation? So I'm up a Louis as well, but I don't want to risk the Louis on that. It's a shame, as I say, that so I've got to be careful with my miners. So I've only got the 3 of them left there, but we do know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the bank. I mean, if we get that one identified, then at least we know we're in business and we don't have a bombed in flag. So let's see again this time. It's still not attacking. That square is still not attacking when it looks to be a miner coming in. So I'm pretty sure that that is going to be a bomb now. So okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the bank. If this one is, so now we're looking at interesting on that one. I mean, it didn't attack again, did it? So highly likely now we're going to get a bomb there. Although I did think that when we got that last miner there. So let's now see what's going to happen here. I mean, it's only a sergeant. I'm not up a sergeant or anything, but okay. Alright then, well, so I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the bank. I mean, is that one going to be one? And what's the situation? I mean, getting a low piece down there. This I'm not sure. Oh, it has been moving to and fro, hasn't it? So alright, well, let me just sort of shove this major over there and then see. I mean, it doesn't look as though he's going to be attacking with anything, so I don't necessarily think it's going to make any difference putting it in here. I need to somehow sort of get another low piece down there. I guess I could try and maybe get this scout just to sort of check if I could, I guess. I mean, I'm not keen on moving this spy because I could end up losing that advantage about sort of having that position. But I mean, you know, we got these 2, 1, 2, 3, well, potentially 1 there, but we definitely got 1, 2, 3 here, 4th in the bank. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to just sort of tuck this back now, try and get that scout round there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the other bomb there, you know, and he's got 3, because it's sort of unusual what's happening there. So alright, well, I mean, I've got to do that exchange really, because alright, well, that's okay. So yeah, I mean, that's evened up the Louis, isn't it? We sort of knew that was there, I think, anyway. I've sort of so lost track of what he's been doing, although it hasn't been a great deal, you know. Alright, so yeah, at last now he's actually sort of flushing out scouts, so that's good. That hasn't been happening, which has been a bit annoying. Okay, so now he's, I mean, he knows now obviously that that is a Louis, so he is sort of charging in. So I'm just sort of taking it easy here. If I can get a scout on that. Okay, so that's good then. So alright, well, I mean, now he looks as though he is starting to sort of get tempted on bringing in scouts now. So okay, I mean, my reason for wanting to get my scout down there is because I really do want to get a fix. You know, I'm reasonably confident that that is a bomb. So if I can get a fix on his last bomb, I think that would just make life a bit easier for me. So let's see. And this now is coming in. It's looking like he's. I mean, I'm thinking this could be a big gun now. He's generally sort of had enough of not using initiative, and he's now trying to do something. But this is the problem you see with people like this, because they don't have the ideas of what. I mean, I'm sort of trying to be systematic about what I'm doing, but there's a lot of errors I know in my game. But if you've got someone like this that don't know what they're doing, or they're exposing the fact they don't know what they're doing, shuffling, moving, you know, that type of behaviour, then when they do make a charge for it, it's highly likely that they're going to make a mistake, you know. So, I mean, I've got a feeling there, the general now. And I'm just going to sort of bring this miner over here and see if I can flush out another scout. And then start to work my way with my scout down here. Let's see what he's got coming in there. Let him go for that if he wants to. Oh, wowzer, okay. So, alright, well, let me go with this miner then. See if I can sort of get a fix on that. I mean, oh, well, we are even on my. Actually, I've got to be careful with my miners, really, don't I? That could be a bit of an error, really, going in with miners at this point, I suppose. Right, so I mean, we know that was just a sergeant, wasn't it, just then? Oh, I got that right. Oh, I haven't forgotten that. So, alright, well, maybe just go with a Louis, this Louis. And then again go with this plan. Alright, well, I'm going to just move up a little bit. I'm going to salvage that miner because... Alright, so that's good. Because, yeah, as I say, I've sort of realised that... I've got to be careful there. Right. I mean, he knows that sort of run away there. Okay, well, let's drag it down or drag it away there. I mean, alright, I mean, if it's something big, I can maybe lose the Louis. But I think at this point, probably the mine is going to be a bit more valuable based on... Well, I mean, actually, let me think. If you got 1, 2, 3, 4, it could still be bombed in if that isn't a bomb. He knows this one's a bomb. I guess I can tuck that back in for the time being. I'm up a sergeant on him, but I mean, I've got a feeling this is a big gun now. So, alright, well, let me go then with the plan again to just go in down here, get the fix on this final bomb. I mean, it could be this one, it could be... that's what I've got a feeling. So, I just want to see now. I mean, what's he going to do there? I mean, should I... I mean, he knows this is a Louis. So, I mean, what's he likely to attack with? I don't know if he's going to necessarily attack with anything huge. Let's see. I mean, you know, that spawned from there. So, I mean, it could be his Marshal. I mean, this is now pinning that. Let me just sort of move up again. Try and get this fix on this final bomb as planned. I mean, yeah, look, that's sort of going back down there now. So, I mean, out of these two, I really do think he's got a triple set of bombs there. But I guess out of them all, I should test that one, because then it will tell me if I can get in down that back line or not. And if I'm going to need to sort of chip through there. Wow, okay. So yeah, this one now then, potential big gun. It's still got scouts left, so I've got to be careful. This now a potential Marshall. So I mean, I guess I need to test that just to double check before I go in with my general down there. Oh right, okay, so yeah, got another captain there. So alright, so what's he gonna do? Let me think. So what was I gonna do there? I mean, I may move the general up ready, but I want to get a fix on that, because I mean, if I come in with my general on this, and you know, I'm gonna get potentially scuppered by a marshal here now. But I mean, I'd like to fool him, ideally, get the general up here and make him think that I'm just sort of coming with something else. There's no way that would be the general there. So yeah, I mean, that's a shame. He's now done that with his captain down. He's upper Louis there. I mean, this, I'm assuming he's going to be a major or something. Right, okay, so alright, so yeah, okay then, so let's see. I mean, he knows this is a Louis, and I mean, he's tucked that in there, so I don't know what that is. I guess, I mean, where Colonel's going to be. I suppose I can sort of put force on this major. And I'm really wondering about this move now for that colonel. I mean, is he going to fall for it? Is he going to do anything? I mean, I guess I can try and come in first with a Louis. Well, actually, I guess, yeah, what I could do is go with that sergeant up there, because I just want to try and get a fix. If I can go in here with the sergeant, I can do two things. I can get a fix on that being a bomb. Alright, so is that the captain that, was he just moved the captain back? And then maybe actually what I may do is get the colonel there just in case. I've forgotten which one of those two is which there. So alright, well let me, yeah, I'll use the Louis. Okay, so that's just a scout, fine. So okay, so that's his captain there. So let me just sort of move up. As I say, I really do think there then that that's the marshal there. Alright, so now got something coming down there. wonder what he's got coming there. I don't think that's going to be his general or anything. He's now moved something over that way. So it's a tense one here. And I guess if I again go with my Louis up on here, stick with that plan for the time being, and then I mean he's probably put something over there so that he's covered against the low piece. Now I mean that I imagine is just something coming in for that sergeant, to be honest. And I mean what I may do, yeah, I'm going to take a bit of a risk there because alright, so that's fine. What I may do here is sort of try and trap that major, so that's alright. Maybe sort of press. Well, I mean, his nose. I mean, I'm hoping he's going to go in here, you see, with this major now. And that'll be ideal for me. We've got something there coming in to cover that kernel there. But I really want him in here now, because then obviously I can just shuffle out, get that. It's a very oh, he's up 2 Louis now. But I mean, it's looking like we've got 2 big guns there now. Not sure about this, whether this is the last bomb or not. Oh, perfect. So that is exactly what I wanted. Now I wonder here what that is. Do I need to sort of risk it? You know, I did think that, to be honest. So okay, well, so yeah, now this is what I want to do then, is I want to get up there with this and on that, and at the same time come around this way. And get a fix on that one. I mean, he's probably got something. Oh yeah, so there we are. You see something going there. So let's go again this way. And I'm going to just move that out there. Because I've got a feeling that is the Marshal there. You see, that's what I thought previous. So let's see here now. I mean, the fact that he covered the kernel there, though, it's more likely to be the Marshal there. But you see what this has done now. Ah. Well, that's interesting. So he's trying to stop me there. But I mean, I don't believe that that's his cover there. So, I mean, out of the 2 of them, I mean, and this is probably going to move. Or it's going to go for this. Ah, now this is handy here if he does chase here. Because he's probably thinking I've got pieces pinned in down there. And he's going to get something. That'll be perfect. Oh, nice. So that's the kernel there. So, alright, so now, I mean, I do have to be careful there now. Because he's going to come round now, definitely looking to get some of that. And as I say, I think we got the Marshal and the General here. Yeah, so now he's coming down there. So, alright, well, let me see which one's which there. We're putting that there. And then, I guess, see what's going to be the best way to play this here, because I mean, alright, so let me see. Oh, right, okay, so that's just a major there. Well, that is a bit of a surprise, I must say. So, alright, well, let me start to, again, pull back there with this. Now, get this, alright, so this was now the one that's going to be the cover then, I guess. But I mean, I did always think that could be the cover. I mean, this is a bit of a risky move here for me now, because I mean, that could be the marshal sitting there all the while. So, okay, so let me just regroup here. So, that's the major just been tucked in. This is the one that was cover. Maybe sort of move up here now with this minor. We can try and flush out its remaining scouts. And I still need to get a fix on that if that's his last bomb. So I can sort of go again there. Okay, doesn't know what that is. I don't believe. He's probably coming in with a miner on it. And I don't know if he's remembered there that that's a miner. And I'm hoping that I haven't revealed that, I've forgotten. So, do I need to waste a scout there? And I'm not sure if he knows what this is here. Alright, well, I'll leave that for the time being. I mean, I guess I've got to just take it a bit easy, really, because I've now got that colonel up on him. Oh, and a major up on him. So, I don't need to rush there. So, I don't know what we got there. Is this going to be the marshal, I wonder? Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we still got a potential sort of marshal sitting here doing nothing. I mean, I guess I'm up the major and the colonel, but I don't need to risk the colonel. And what I can do is just sort of bring him back in here. And then if it's his general or his marshal, I wonder if he remembers. Okay, so we know we've got a major down there. So I mean, I guess I could just go down there, do an exchange for that major for the time being, and sort of chip away numbers wise. I mean, I could even sort of go round. He may have forgotten that I've got a colonel. I mean, if he... Let's see here. I mean, if he has forgotten, I wonder what's the best thing, if I should just go around there to do an exchange, really, because I'm up the major anyway, and I can just sort of attack it then, and then sort of regroup again. Or if I go around with the colonel, no, actually, I do still need to be careful about this general now, don't I? I need to sort of, maybe what I should really be doing is mobilising it, because I may be able to sort of get him to move his marshal, reveal his marshal. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, now it's one of those two there, so... Alright, so let's see. I mean, it looks as though he's a bit of a bluffer as well, so... let's see what he's going to do here. I guess I've got to get a fix on stuff, because otherwise he may just start coming in. And attacking my bombs there. So let me think now, what's the best way? I guess let me try and at least protect and go around with the I've got to be careful here, as I say, that he doesn't sneak in with a miner. Let's see. I mean, I'm going to need to get a fix on this one, really, because this one's now... Wow. Okay. This one's now giving me grief here. Okay. So, well, I mean, he knows my colonel's there. So, I mean, I got a feeling the marshal must be down here. I mean, if I go... I mean, I'm up the colonel anyway, so if this is the marshal, at least I'm going to find that out and be back evens with him. I mean, what I'm tempted to bluff with the spy, push him down. Okay, so he's now... So, I mean, if I go this way, is he going to go left or right, I wonder? He'll probably go left. But I'm obviously hoping he's going to go down. So, alright, well, I'm going to have to do it that way. I mean, the problem is obviously that okay, so he's now to do it that way. Do I sort of bluff heavily here, I wonder? I mean, he knows it's a colonel there, so I mean, what I may do, yeah, is start to maybe bluff here now with the marshal and see. I mean, actually, he's probably wondering why I haven't gone in there. Okay. So that's a bit better for me, because I can sort of potentially pin him in there now, which should be better. But this is getting a bit tense now, trying to work out the best way in. So we know we've got a major there. So let's see what's going to happen here now. Oh no! Oh my goodness! What a disaster! Oh my goodness me! And now the spy is potentially in danger. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. How about that, guys? What a risk that was. I mean, I thought there was a potential there. Wowza. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, well, well. So that is a disaster. Well, a mini disaster, obviously. I mean, I've got to now hope that I can somehow... I mean, obviously, if he comes in now, with something. Oh dear, what a shame. That was a bit of a risk, wasn't it? You know. Alright, well, I mean, he's now looking to probably come in, you know. So I guess I've got to try and sort of force him away, or to do an exchange. And then I need to get a fix on his Marshall. So, right, well, it's caution time now. I'm going to have to get a fix on it. I mean, I'm not convinced it is the Marshal here anyway, but I've got to try and get him to come over now. Let's see. No, alright, so at least we know he's bluffing there. And I mean, I think, as I say, it's probably down here, the Marshal. The way it's been going, it's one of those. But yeah, this is a bit tricky now. I mean, I've got to get a fix on his Marshal now. We know we've got a major down there. So let's see here. Alright, so that's good. Because I mean, this is the thing now. My major is my advantage now. So I've got to use that to polish off other stuff here. Get him to run out of pieces. So, okay then. Alright, well, I mean, this is the problem, is that this one here, he keeps protecting that. He keeps coming in to protect that. So, I'm not going to attack on it. I mean, I guess what I've got to do really is spread out a little bit, because if he starts coming in for my colonel, but you see, I mean, we know his general's here, so now, I mean, obviously he's got another colonel as well, so I don't want to lose that major to his colonel. I mean, he probably remembers that this is a colonel. So yeah, I mean, I do need to establish which one's which. Let's see. I mean, I guess I've got to try and get away with my general is obviously the key here. I've got to try and keep him away from his Marshal. So okay, how is he going to be able to sort of get me here, I wonder? I don't think so. I mean, if I have to sacrifice a colonel to reveal the Marshal, then that'll be okay, I guess. Yeah, so that's probably a wise thing to do. If I go up, or you know, if he looks to pin this colonel, if this is the Marshal and he pins, then at least I can get that major and whatever that is. So let's see. I mean, okay, so he's still saying that this here, I mean, realistically, I do need to attack with my colonel, because I need to fix on his Marshal. So I mean, I should realistically just go for this on these three here. Get a reveal on it. I mean, it's more likely that he's bluffing here though, on this one. So I mean, I might go here first and do it this way. And see what we got here. And let him make a decision then. I mean, we potentially got the flag in here as well, I believe. So let's see here. Oh wow, okay, so we do. So alright, so we've still got another colonel, don't we? So let's get that. Is that the colonel? Yeah, alright. So then now, yeah, at least we know what's going on now. We got these two moved. So that's alright. I mean, I'm not worried now because we should be able to sort of do it here. Get this one round. And I can sort of close in that way. And then all of that has moved down there. And then, yeah, is that what he's going to do? He's just going to sort of run there. So that's alright. I can sort of start chipping away at his majors down here. That's fine. And then that's good. I can now sort of come around, and if he's going to want to defend now, he's going to have to do it that way. And sort of go there. That's it. And then now I can sort of come in through either side now. Because I've got the advantage on the major and the captain as well. And this is his general now. So that's alright. These three are just moved, or at least these two, I believe. So that's alright. I can sort of come round again. If he wants to chase there and sort of go a merry dance there, he can do. I mean, yeah, I guess he's gonna potentially lotto, so I've got to be careful about that with an open flag. But I mean, I'm hoping he's gonna just convince himself down there. So yeah. Oh well, actually, that's the problem, I guess, is that he's got that major now pinned. Okay, and then yeah, I've got to be careful about that he's going to come in for that major, obviously, now. But I mean, then it will allow me in on everything else. I mean, that's what I've got to do, is make sure that he can't go in down there. I've got to make sure I keep his marshal in a defensive role. I mean, he's got that last major, which he's probably going to go down there now, shuffling to sort of cover. But I mean, I think we got the 3 bombs there. He's got something over there now. Yeah, well, these are sort of 2 that did move. I've got to be careful. I do not want to make a misclick in this game. But I mean, you know, I should be able to get this because, all right. Well, he's up to Louis though. So hold on, let me see here. I mean, he's going to come down there. He's going to come back, isn't he? I guess with his. Oh, right, okay. So he's just checking on it there by the look of it. Let me go down here, just to sort of keep him there again. Because if he does come down looking to pin, then at least I can sort of sneak by there, I guess. Okay, well I won't risk the pin down there at this point. I just want that there so if he does come down. I see, so he's now, yeah, looking to sort of go and test on other stuff there, I guess. I mean, we've got, you know, this still hasn't moved. I guess I've got to, there's a risk of him coming down on that. Alright, well, let me press. I mean, I have to take a bit of a risk. I mean, it's unlikely there's a bomb in there. I mean, I'm a bit concerned, obviously, of his lotto, but I mean, he might think that my bomb's in the corner. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, wow, so he's, yeah, I mean, that was the problem there that I was worried about. That he may go for that. But I mean, is he going to want to risk that? Really? I mean, the fact that I don't move there could go to my advantage. But I mean, he's got something here. Let's see. I mean, if this is the major, is he really going to risk that? I mean, it is a captain. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you know, he's doing a massive. Actually, what I need to do is now get my general back, because I want to get his general out of the possibility of doing a lot of. Oh, he's still got a scout as well, hasn't he? So I've got to be careful there. I mean, this is a massive sort of risk now, that what's going on here. Because obviously if he lottos down there, he could go into my flag. In actual fact, I mean, there's potential here that he's going to go into my flag with a miner now. So I've got to be careful about that. Make sure I can sort of stop him there. I mean, I'm tempted to come in here, you know. I mean, he's probably thinking, alright, so let me go down there. So, right, hold on a moment. Yeah, I don't want to get scuppered on moves here, so I've got to be stop him there. Just in case that's a miner. I mean, he's got, yeah, he's got a captain and stuff, hasn't he? So gotta be careful here. It's gonna be very, very dodgy. Because I mean, then he's gonna basically know anyway, isn't he? Sort of thing, you know. This is what I'm worried about now. I mean, is he going to go for it, you know? It's a bit of a worry. So, I mean, if he goes there... I mean, I guess all I can do is now sort of sacrifice that there. Try and stop him. So he's going to take the risk. Oh no! Wowza! Well, guys. I didn't really have much choice, did I? That's disappointing. Sorry about that, guys. Mine, I think, coming down, don't hit with the captain. Well, I had to, really, yeah. But the thing is, I don't believe he was going to go the other way. I think he was going to go that way anyway, you know. That was a shame. I should have, you know, I could have moved my general back a bit earlier. Yeah, that's what I mean. He was going to take the flag with the Louis, so I had to do that. No, I don't believe he was going to go for that captain, because I think he knew it was highly likely that wasn't a bomb. Well, no, I mean, my other hope was that he wasn't going to risk it with his general, you know, he's going to just do an exchange. Very disappointing, that one. I've got to go and check some stuff, so I've got to rush away on the end here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. I'll come back and everything and read everything. Alright, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.